We're not even gonna hold no punches. We're gonna go straight into it. SETENTA y CUATRO. Guys, we missed you. It's not even like...
I apologize in advance. I was bedridden.
I'll let him take the floor.
I was crippled. I was in that bed you see behind me for days on end. I was in the fetal position for God knows how long. That's why I sound like shit. But hey, we're back.
We are back. My name's Platini.
And my name's Plaque.
And we are two P's
in the pod.
It all started off with our main man with Donald's birthday, and it just the festivities just kept on rolling. Back-to-back birthdays, horror life.
It went Madrano, and then it went my little brother. But it's okay. We're here, and we're back.
And I'm just upset because so much stuff happened, especially in the combat sports world. My Lord, but we're gonna do our due diligence, and we're going to try and catch up on everything and hit here and there and see if we could run right through it. Besides all that, how are you feeling, my good sir?
Oh, I'm feeling better. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm like 82% back.
He's feeling
82% back.
Mm-hmm. And I'm excited because we watched some new content. I guess you could say that.
New content. We have a lot to tell y'all about the last 2 weekends as far as this fight world consists of.
With that said, let's get the ball rolling.
Let's get it.
To get the two-piece train express rolling, we're gonna get it with some Marvel news. And this is kind of heartbreaking because I feel like they wasted too much time not doing nothing with it, and that's why we're here now. They're not gonna do anything with the Black Knight. Remember, if you watch Eternals, Black Knight made his appearance in that movie, and there was rumors that he was gonna be, tag teaming with Blade, and nothing became of that.
It was a domino effect. It made sense because first they started off telling us there's not gonna be an Eternals 2. Broke our hearts because we personally loved the movie. Then Blade just kept getting pushed back.
And then the strikes didn't help either.
The strikes didn't help. So, and then all of a sudden now we had news talking about Blade is going to only be, the movie that's coming out, it's only going to be killing vampires. And you're like, well, that's what he does. But they were trying to conjoin the stories of Black Knight and Blade.
Oh, that would have been too convoluted, especially when you're introducing... I'm not saying it can't happen. When you're introducing a brand new character, such as Black Knight, and then Blade all at the same time, it would have been a lot.
It would have, but if they did it right, it would have been great because at the same time, they do fight off the same type of evil. Mm-hmm. Because Blade doesn't just kill vampires. Mm-hmm. He kills demons and these ghouls and these night creatures. Mm-hmm. So does Black Knight. It would have been cool if they would have met up and then separated the stories. But hey, this is where we're at now. It's okay.
And the only question I have is, I hate that they call it... Eternals is not a flop. I don't care what no one says. I'll die in that hell. Eternals is not a flop, whatever you say. But it leads me to ask, are they completely done with a Black Knight, or we're gonna do something else in the future if we can figure all of this out?
It doesn't fit the MCU story, so I get it.
It doesn't. At this moment, it doesn't. There's two where we got Secret Wars to wrap up, and what role would he play in that? But again, with Marvel, what is it called? Moonlight. Spotlight.
Oh,
Marvel Spotlight. Maybe they could fit him in there somewhere. I don't know. And we do. There are talks, having talks over Eternals too. Maybe he'll pop up in there again. But
also remember, they're also talking about Midnight Suns.
True.
He can fit there. True. He definitely could fit in that.
On top of the fact, we do have a Moon Knight season 2. Mm-hmm. So. Who knows? But yeah,
Punisher's gonna be in the Daredevil series. Those are all Midnight Sun characters, so maybe they'll throw them in there, throw them in the mix. We'll see. We'll see.
Let's see.
We don't even have a Ghost Rider yet.
Yeah, let's see if Marvel figures that out. In other wonderful Marvel news. Fresh off episode. That was episode 6, correct?
Correct.
Wow.
And there's another episode coming out later.
Yeah, as we record this, it is 12:43. So the next episode will be just probably
Like
out
2 hours.
Yeah.
In like 2 hours.
I don't know how to start this. Like, what do I say?
I don't know if y'all remember what happened in episode 5. Genosha is in complete shambles. We lost our boy Gambit. And it looks like we also lost our boy Magnus. I don't want to do any spoilers or killers, but so far, the way this series has gone, it's going very comic book based, and I'm not mad. Gambit is officially deceased, and it's okay because that's exactly how it is. As far as Magnus, it's a question mark. It's a question mark. It's a question mark on where Magnus is right now. And basically, episode 6, we get our old friend back, and we see what he's up to.
Oh, hold on. And I was always asking, where is this man? Where is Professor X?
Charles is out here gallivanting in the outer spaces of intergalactic pheromones.
I love that. I know it's a known fact. Everyone knows that I just love that we're carrying on from the prior X-Men animated series. Because remember, he left with Lilandra.
Yep.
And we open up with war. There's a war going on in space.
What is it? The Shire Empire.
The Shire Empire, and they're trying to
overcome the Kree.
The Kree.
Yeah.
And during the battle, Lilandra interrupts to let them know, "Hey, I found my boo.
Yeah, I'm about to get married, y'all." She sent an intergalactic invitation to everyone.
Let's get married. That's hilarious.
And lo and behold, the man she is marrying is, what do they call him? What is our species? A Terran?
A Terran.
A Terran by the name of Charles Xavier.
And we see him in his gold armor.
Right. He's walking upright. The gold armor is basically I want to say like a RoboCop type suit.
It seems like a constitute to help him.
Because obviously the man can't walk, but he's out here, spine erected and all.
We're introduced to Lilandra's hater of her sister, Deathbird. Whoa. I like her design though. I like her design. I like the eyes. And I mentioned it to you. I was like, God damn. What is up with Lilandra's family? First, the car. You saw how the car was wild.
Her brother?
The brother, when he got the M-Crown crystal and he's trying to take over the universe. And now we're dealing with the Deathbird. And as the episode goes on, you see what her game was. She literally wants to take over the throne. And with Lilandra trying to marry with Charles, Deathbird is trying to angle it to everyone else.
She makes that, okay, cool, now I can actually
she's trying to make them
dethrone her,
and she's angling like she doesn't want basically them to mingle with the humans, so much so that she calls the Milky Way the ghetto, that Milky Way the ghetto part of the universe, which was crazy.
She literally said Milky Way is the ghetto. I said, wow.
Wowzers. And don't forget, while we're going, X-Men's always good for this, while we're having this problem,
they're giving us the other story where Forge and Storm are still in the desert.
Because remember, we left off the owl bird looking thing.
What's his name?
Did they remember? Did he?
Yeah. He has a name.
And we left off with that still haunting her, and Forge is being affected from the bite, and Storm and the demon are
the adversary.
Are more so the adversary. They're having they're more having a conversation now when we get inkling and we get more from this conversation as far as what's going on. And I like that it was dope to me when Forge came in with that book and it looked like he had Doctor Strange powers. That was awesome.
So and then that gave us a little insight of his background.
Yes.
His mother, he's He's a Native American. His mother used to do this type of magic to keep them safe, and he still held on to his mother's magical book.
Which makes me...
And my man's looked like Doctor Strange over here doing the whole... Imagine.
You want to say page because it makes me
She's
want to...
like a Native American.
I think there's more to that story.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be having that book and you have Doctor Strange with the Book of Asantes and all these other books.
That's probably one book that's part of that library.
Yeah. Like, come on. Yep. But before we digress, he comes through, hits the adversary with some magic, and Storm's going through it. Storm's going through it, and the writing
is crazy.
It's always been crazy, and it still is. The adversary was giving Storm was like, look, you even said it. You even said it yourself. Like, when you wanted to be a human, she was like, I was just having a moment, you know, and stuff like that with my sister. And he's like, nah.
Your inner demons.
That was fresh. I like that. Wow. Mm-hmm. And they're going back and forth between
what's happening out there with Lilandra and Professor X,
and they're going back and forth with Storm and stuff. And X-Men's always good. It's good seeing it again. I forgot I missed that. Then we go back to Lilandra and their plight, and Professor X had said, it seems like, here's how docile Professor X is being amongst them. Like, he's trying to be so much a part of them that he forgot who he is.
Hasn't used any of his powers.
Doesn't do none of that.
But he's always been like that. He doesn't like to manipulate. He knows what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like to use his powers to really manipulate. Mind you, they did. She said, oh, so bold of you to not hide your manipulation. He does regular human manipulation with his verbiage and his word, but he can easily just, tap into your brain and make you say yes.
He'd rather not. And then a moment will rise where he's like, you know what?
Yeah, because he got into a predicament basically where, what's her name? Deathbird?
Mm-hmm, Deathbird. Deathbird hates him.
Basically says, if you really are about that life and want to be part of our world, our galaxy, you are going to have to erase every bit of memory you ever had of your Earth and of your X-Men.
What? One thing to say to Earth. My X-Men?
Yo, shout outs to Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
He's very
logical.
I was about to say political, but you're right. He's logical because, again, I hate always going back to the animated series. There's a part in the animated series where Dakar, Lilandra's sister, finally took over the throne. And Lilandra said, Gladiator, but Gladiator. And Gladiator said, my queen, I'm sorry. He's the king now. Yes.
Politically correct.
I can't. My hands are tied. And I like that conversation him and Gladiator was having. Gladiator was having Professor X and Gladiator, and then Professor's like, yeah, you remind me of my friend Magnus from Earth. And Gladiator's like, yeah, you sound like a smart guy.
Oh no, he sounds smart for a Terran.
Yes. So Professor has a little. It's studying time. Like, what did he say? What did he exactly say?
No. But they go into what's the
astral plane? But he turns into a classroom.
He turns the astral plane into a classroom, and yes, it's classes in session.
Yes,
my students' classes in session.
And he told them about themselves.
He had the whole Shire Empire console in the session. He had Lilandra there, Deathbird, Gladiator. Everybody was sitting down in
that OG buddy you saw talking. He's been there since the animated series.
I like how he actually raised his hand.
Yeah. He respected. He's here to hear what's going on, and I like how Professor X told them about themselves. Like, look at your history.
You guys basically feed off other universes. You chop them at the knees.
The same thing you're accusing me of is actually what y'all do.
Been doing for decades, for eons, centuries.
And I'm not even trying to do what y'all do. That was crazy to me. I like that he gave that. Oh, that's the part that killed me. Remember in the beginning, of this part, when you started talking about Gambit,
Mhm.
my heart started hurting because my mind automatically went to that scene.
Oh, yeah.
He had just realized, like, I think he just realized Gambit's gone.
Well, yeah, he everything changed in the astral plane at one point because he just seen nothing but skulls, and he's like, "What is going on?"
You think I know why? You think
That's all the people that have passed.
No, you think I know why?
Why?
It goes back to him not using his powers. That nigga's been
He wasn't connected.
He's just been chilling.
He wasn't connected.
You connect to the astral plane where pretty much souls are passing through and all this other stuff. Boom! He's like, whoa!
Yeah, big Gambit pops up.
Oh!
It's nothing but a skeleton, and he realizes what's been going on back at Earth, and he snaps out of it, gets out of the astral plane, and he goes, "Nah,
I gotta
this
go.
whole frolicking and Shire women, and I'm done. I gotta go back to my peoples, bro."
She's like, but Charles,
if this happens, we can't get married. And he's like,
I gotta go.
I gotta go, man.
That's when I knew, like, yeah, he was up. He's done.
That's my family. That's his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that they, oh, come on. Forget the X. When they said that, I was like, okay, now y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Niggas, my children, you heard him, he goes, my children of the atom. Like, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's going home. And then we go back to, Storm finally gets her aha moment.
Ooh. So Storm and Forge, they embark on a journey to this mountain.
To get this cactus that, after using the book, Forge tells her about this cactus that his mom
hidden
used,
cactus that sprouts in dark areas, and it's in this one part of the desert, and that's where they go to embark because his shoulder is effed up right now.
Nasty.
That bite that the adversary bit him with, it's like it went from here to like any longer, and it would have gotten to the heart. So Storm was like, "Nah, we gotta go. We're gonna embark on this journey together." They go. They get to the mountain finally, and in the mountain,
she starts crawling down, and what's his name? The adversary
comes back.
Crawling up. Mind you, we hadn't seen the adversary in a while for him to be popping up like that. Oh yeah, because we thought we defeated it.
Yeah, because you went into the portal ring or whatever. And as she's going into this journey, Dolo, to get this cactus, the adversary pops up and starts drinking the cave, and you know how Rogue is with these closed spaces.
I love they keep everything connected.
Yeah.
Like they stay bullying her with that closed space fear.
That's literally her biggest problem. But she overcomes all of her fears and realizes, no, I'm gonna face these demons. You're right. Yeah, everything you're telling me is correct, but I'm facing these demons, and I'm not gonna let you.
She comes to a realization: this is just a demon. This is just one of my fears.
It's also, she said, not only did what what was the name of the person that took away her powers in the beginning?
She mentioned them. She mentioned them. She goes, that's not the problem here.
No, that wasn't the only problem here. It's also me having to fight my demons. That's why it's been clogging me up for my powers. And next thing you know, my goddess comes back.
I love that scene. I'm gonna clip that. I love that when the flying. They need more like. That made me realize when they gave us that flying view, I'm like, why don't you guys do more view like this?
You let us see what their POV.
Yeah, give us that more flying POV. That's awesome.
Electricity stuff. She said something, the thunder, and now you must feel my lightning.
Flew back, saved the day, got that boy. Oh my God! When she finally saves the day, gets to Forge, she doesn't know about Genosha. She doesn't know what everything that's happened.
Forge is good. He clicks on the TV with the TV clicker, and all of a sudden, the news is just nothing but Genosha is in shambles.
Gosh.
Everybody has been blah, blah, blah. And she just starts breaking down, crying, and she realizes, I gotta go back. But it's good because now the band is back together. Not yet, but Professor X realized, ain't no way I gotta go. I'm out. Storm got her powers back. Ain't no way I gotta go. I'm out.
And here is what's going to suck. Professor X is going to come back. Storm's gonna come back, right? Everyone's gonna reunite, right? Magneto's gonna be not nice anymore.
And
we just had nice Magneto.
I don't blame
I don't blame him, but look what the Magneto that they're gonna come back to now.
They're gonna come back to you. Just killed my. I just became the.
I tried to be diplomatic.
Face of Genosha. I just became the face of the X-Men, and I said, you know what? Let's do this. I love all of my mutants, brothers and sisters, and now the humans. But you know what's crazy? It's not even the humans. Because what happened at the end?
I was about to say Mr. Sinister.
It's not even the humans. Mr. Sinister. What was buddy's name? Stryker? No, that's not Stryker.
That's not Stryker.
We've seen him already.
Garrett. I gave you my DNA. When he said that, I was like, man, I already know what's going on.
Yep. Yep.
Something about Master Mold.
Master Mold. Yep.
So he was the one. He's the one behind that Master Mold attack.
Yep. Yep. Mr. Sinister is a piece of.
Listen to his name.
He's a piece of garbage. Piece of garbage. But yeah, that's how that ended, and I'm actually like, I'm mad that it's not later.
Yeah.
Because I really want to watch the next episode, but we'll save it for next week. But we're going to wrap this part up, because if not, every time we talk about X-Men...
I was going to keep going,
every time we talk about X-Men, we wild out.
Let's
we
calm it
will
down.
catch y'all up next week. Hopefully y'all tune in tomorrow and see what's going on the next episode.
That was episode 6. Till next time. Peace.
I'm tight.
That's how you're supposed to do a sneak peek.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Is that Superwoman?
Let me see again.
Supergirl? I hate how they do that. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I didn't even get until you said that.
That's good
I didn't even get until you said
I
that.
can't even tell though. I can't even tell if it is. Wow.
That
Okay.
is. It gotta be.
You think so?
I don't know.
All right. So to let y'all know what we was just
Wow.
watching. We don't have much DC news, but this just popped up under our radar, and you know, we last year.
We're big bitches of my benches of Superman, and if you want evidence, just look at our page. We have a whole section where we
literally just
did
talk
all
about
episodes.
every episode. And they just gave us a sneak peek of season 2, and we'll give you. It's not that long. We'll literally put it right here.
How sneak peek should be.
It looks like Superman Clark is back at his ship, where he gets access to his father's, I guess, imprinted memory or like a recording to basically guide him, because I guess his father knew what was going to happen. And he goes, Kal-El, you're not the only one. And he gives us a little glimpse. We'll show you right here. A little glimpse of who he's talking about, but you can't really tell because the way they kind of like glitch it. It looks great. It looks great.
It looks like I'm in agreement with what he said. It looks like Supergirl. It looks like Supergirl. There's another one out too, and he's gonna need help. Brainiac and
who was it?
The evil Superman's evil counterpart. That's a Krypton.
Oh! What's his name? Oh my god. You remember, I'm not really too well versed with Superman because I hate him.
Zod. So
General Zod.
I'm not saying Superman's strong. But this is a young Superman trying to figure out who Superman is.
First of all, Zod is your equal.
Thank you. And Zod is more capable because he knows who he is. He knows his powers. And Brainiac. It would be nice for him to get a Supergirl on his side.
Yeah, because there's no Wonder Woman yet.
Unless y'all gonna let him try to do that solo?
No. He got nobody right now. Even if there was a Batman, what's he gonna do? I love you, Batman, but like, I mean, you know what's funny?
They don't even have a relationship yet.
You're right. We don't even know what's going on over there in Gotham.
It makes me figure, where does a Waller stand now with all this happening? And Lois is that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that sneak peek was only 30 seconds. How the sneak peek should be. God dang.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. So that's going to be exciting. Do we have a release date?
No.
No?
Even better. This was 5 days ago. Good. This is fresh news.
All right. Cool. Yeah. That's all we got for DC news.
Till
Not
next
a
time.
lot, but you know, it is what it is. Chip and sip episode. What episode is this, my friend?
Volume 8.
So, I went on a little adventure this week, and I took my lady to Tate's Comics.
Mm-hmm. That's where you got this ensemble?
Yeah, well, not the drink, but the chip.
Gotcha.
Yes. The chip, yes. She's never been there, so I said, hey, why don't we just go in there? And they always have this little corner right at literally at the entrance of the store. And they have like a whole bunch of like, you know, sweets and goodies and chips. And I saw these 2 bags. We're only going to show you bag 1 today. The sip I got from our corner store. I've never personally had this sip. Have you?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I've.
I've had Minute Maid before.
Yes.
This flavor, no.
Never had this flavor before. So we'll start off with Lay's Deep Ridged. What was it? We looked it up. We looked it up. First of all, these are Chinese. These are Chinese Layers Deep Ridge.
Big wave potato chips.
What flavor?
Chili flavored tender chicken.
Chili flavored tender chicken.
That's what we're doing.
First of all, the bag looks nice. It's a nice bag. Deep ridge. You see them ridges, boy. And then, of course, the bag. You see the wings. You see them chili. Oh man, chili chicken flavored. Mm-hmm. That's what we got going for the chip. As far as the sip, this is our Minute Maid Blue Raspberry. Mind you, there's probably gonna be a lot of y'all like, yeah, I've had this before. We don't be outside like that.
It looks like it's glowing in the dark.
We do not be outside like that, okay? That's all I gotta say.
I'm very intrigued about these deep ridged. What flavor again?
Chili flavored wings.
Chili flavored. Chili flavored tender tender chicken. Chicken tenders.
Tender chickens. Tender chickens.
Let me pop these babies open.
Yeah, I already poured up the little blue.
Let's test these bad boys out.
While he opens that up, we also want to let you know we embarked in a series adventure. It was a live action adaptation of the anime Parasite on Netflix.
My bad to interrupt you, but that does smell like chicken. Smell it.
What the hell? Oh shit.
Them joints smell like chicken.
I'm a little pissed though.
You
Big ass bag.
You. Why you think I scoffed
Look.
it?
Big ass bag. And that's all they're giving us. But alright.
Someone
Anyways.
definitely at the factory ate those and gave us the rest. But yeah, back to the Parasite.
So yeah, we embarked on an adventure and we watched the whole first season of Parasite. It's only 6 episodes. They're about an hour long. I've seen Parasite the anime before. Pretty good. That live adaptation was insane.
I don't have nothing to compare it to. All I know is the live action and it's fire.
It's insane, and I like the way it concluded because the main character of the anime pops up at the end. Now, let's embark on this. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. These smell like chicken.
Stop.
Oh.
How do you put a chicken on a chip?
The first bite, I felt the chicken skin. You know, I tasted
Right away.
the chicken skin.
Right away.
Now, we have to be scarce with these because it's literally, I can count how many chips are in here.
It's not it's not too spicy.
No.
It gives you a nice kick too. Now, I will say, them deep ridges is crazy. Them deep ridges is crazy for real. Look at that.
Definitely recommendable.
Take one more before you take that sip. Damn.
They're bugging with the amount that's in here.
I'm tight that there's not a lot. Like, I'm really tired that there's not a lot. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my sip. Ooh,
It's not.
smell it.
It's not even spicy.
It gives you a after. It smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Oh, that smacks. I like that. I'm going back to this. These from China.
Yeah, that's good.
These are fire though.
It's not that blue. Where's the bottle? That blue is in overwhelming. What is it exactly?
Blue raspberry.
That's good. Now, when those are good. These are both good.
Mm-hmm.
It's an okay pairing though.
Not a great pairing. Not a great pairing. What would you eat with chili chicken flavor wings?
First of all, what would you drink?
That's what I meant. Like, what would you drink?
Not I just drink that. Stay away from the blueberries. Stay away from the berries. Stay away from whatever.
Blue raspberry.
Raspberry. Whatever. It's not giving the mesh that you're looking for.
No.
Something sparkling or soda, yeah. With this,
Like a
you see what? Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
maybe a Coke,
Something carbonated.
because these are fire. Again, I don't know what y'all be doing in China, but that's not okay. As far as how much y'all gave us,
Yo, that was criminal.
we're
that
done.
was criminal.
The bag's already done. Look at it. Look.
That was criminal.
Look. We took the biggest one. Oh, this is a nice one though. Oh boy, this is about to be a look. That looks like a bunch of flavor.
It's so criminal that I have to give a shout out to Snack Fanatics.
Their bags are big,
You know what I mean?
full,
Yeah.
hefty.
That should be like another category on the scale
I
now.
want to kill it.
That should be another category on the scale now. How hefty.
You know what?
Easy
We're gonna
peasy.
start doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
So, because this is what I was gonna say. As far as the chip itself, I'm giving it, and this is this our first maybe? I'm giving this a 5.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Why? As advertised, you said chili chicken tender wings.
The flavor's robust.
The flavor is fire. It smacks me in the face.
It's there. I just wish I had lots more of it.
Not only is the flavor, the smell. As soon as you open the bag, you said, yo, this smells like chicken. And then what did you say when you tasted it?
Chicken
Tastes
skin.
like chicken skin?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as volume in the bag,
Oh,
1.5 maybe. It's horrible. When
even
you got the bag,
even if you're
It was up to here.
even if you're by yourself eating it, you open up, you're like,
I'm gonna be pissed.
I should just bought a 50-cent bag.
Facts.
Now, what are you gonna give the?
Raspberry?
Mm-hmm.
Now, just because it doesn't match or it doesn't pair with the deep ridge, it was still a good flavor. I'm giving it a 3.
Yeah,
Like,
It's good.
I'll take this on a regular day by itself.
it's good. Is this something that I cop again? No. This from Ocean Bob's I could buy again, but this it's like that's not saying it's bad. It's good.
No,
it's
no.
good. I'd buy some Ocean Bomb drinks before I go.
The fact that I tasted this, it's going to be a random day in the summer. I'm like, yeah, I know what that tastes like. And I'll probably grab it. But if you ask me, oh, if we go again,
A case will not be bought.
and you're with me, yo, Black, ain't you taste this? You want one?
Nah.
Good. I'll stick to water. I'm a big water guy.
A case of it will not be bought. That put it that way. A case of these for sure.
Case? I need like 20 because obviously
To make up for the lack.
right. Because what the hell is that? I'm sorry, excuse my language. That I'm pissed at the fact that they only. All right, if the bag is 100%, this bag was probably filled 22%.
Oof.
That's horrible. And I know chips have been failing at that because it's not only the Chinese chips.
Have you played Resident Evil before?
Yeah.
You know when you get hit by a zombie, first your light's on green, then it might go like yellow, and it goes red, and you start.
Is that red? This was red.
That's what they gave.
So it's critical. It was at critical as soon as you open the bag.
As soon as you open the bag, it's on critical.
What is that?
As soon as you open the bag.
So they gave us a handicap bag. But the flavor, I don't want to take away from the flavor.
The flavor did its job.
Our only gripe is the volume, but the flavor is as advertised. Chili, chicken, tender wings. The ridges were good. The deep ridges.
Yes, I didn't think the ridges would matter so much, but they made a difference.
Mm-hmm. These were really good. I really like these. Flavor 5, volume 0.5. If I could give you a negative, I will.
Oh.
The Minute Maid drink 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need 2.53.
2.53. Fuck. Excuse me, language again, man. These were good. These were really good.
Mm-hmm. Even the design.
Yeah. Shame. Anyways, Parasite. Watch it if you haven't.
Oh,
I recommend it.
Like, as far as Parasite, wow. I was telling Adriana, it's been a minute since I watch things, but you know what I watch. I don't watch nothing like Parasite.
Right.
If I'm watching a show, we just watch Moon Knight. I watch Marvel stuff because
but you know what's funny? Soon, remember we were talking about the genre. It fell into what you like. Horror, thriller.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those.
That was a good thriller though. The story's good. The story's good. The story is great, actually.
The story is great. And you know what's funny? If they don't do anything else, they concluded that very well.
If they left that like you mean
they concluded it very well.
You know how I feel about leaving things on certain notes. If they left it like that,
they didn't give us a cliffhanger.
I'd be mad, but I wouldn't be mad because everything
as far as the story that they started off with, episode 1 all the way to episode 6, it concluded as far as that journey that they had. Then after it was, they showed us Shinin, I forget his name, but basically the main character in the anime shows up and talks to the Grey Team. And that's how they concluded. I'm not mad at that.
For the fact they did that and they zoomed in on his hand, they're gonna go.
You saw the hand? Yeah, it's fire. But yeah, hopefully they do pick that back up and give us a season 2 because it was good. And that concludes our Chip and Sip session.
Volume 8.
Deuces. Oh damn! Hold on.
Whoa. Distillate shot, it's been real. That was right.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
One more time. It is 2 P's back. I might not even edit that. I might just let that fall.
Just go. Just let it flow, bro.
No. Let's start April 19th in MMA. ACA 174. We see Pavel Vitruk defeat Oleg Borisov via KO in the 4th round.
Oh my god, he's crawling like a baby.
I can't say it like that.
Look at him.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like a baby.
He was going like a baby. Y'all gonna see it.
Golly.
Wow. On that same day, PFL regular season took place. We see Magomed Umalatov defeat former Bellator welterweight champion Andrew Korshkov via unanimous decision.
Improving his undefeated record. To 15-0.
Mighty impressive.
I love it.
Octagon 57. That's spelled OCTAGON 57. You'll see why. King Ji Zhang defeats Sundek Aktul via KO round 1 with a vicious overhand right. Check that out.
Ooh.
Gotta love us a southpaw.
Oh.
But, yeah, I know. I know, it was fast too.
Yo, he had a height disadvantage too. Oh yeah, I love it. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
April 20th, Cage Warriors 171. We see Dumitru Gurley defeat Bungard via sub round 2. With a guillotine.
Oh, the way he slipped it in. Oh, it's a wrap, buddy. Ooh, oh my God, the crank. Yo, tap.
Gurley improves to 8-2.
Good job, Gurley.
Now we move on to Octagon 56.
With a K.
Gotcha. We see Sam Creasy defeat Aaron Abbey via unanimous decision for the OK MMA vacant flyweight title.
Good job. The Englishman displayed his well-rounded game to prove he is the man to beat in his division.
He is. Improves his record to 19-5 all while doing that.
Let's go. That's a great record too.
This was shocking. I'm not gonna lie here. He put my foot in my mouth. Luke Harkos defeats Joe Schilling via KO. I was not expecting that. Check that out, my good sir.
Oh.
Not only that, after his victory, Luke called out Lyoto Machida.
In Karate Combat?
In Karate Combat, Lyoto said, I'm breathing fire. Get the numbers right and I'm going to show up.
Let's go.
April 21st, Fury 89, we see Michael Aswell defeat Nate Richardson via KO round 1 and is now the new FCC featherweight title champion. Excuse me.
Bombs. Whoa. Good job. Good job, Mr. Aswell. Good job, Mr. Aswell.
And we finally get to where we need to be. We can finally talk about, again, because, you know, we've been gone.
We apologize.
We're gone for 2 weekends, we say?
Well, technically one, because
this
is our weekend for this week, But we did give you, you know, we missed 1 weekend of news, which was a very important weekend. And UFC 300 was...
UFC 300 held up.
From the prelims all the way to the main card.
And it's amazing. You know how usually these cards are. When a card's announced, along the way, people drop out, people get sick, people get injured. Everyone showed up ready to bang. We're not going to go through the whole card. We're just going to run around and hit some spots. Let's talk Max Holloway.
Let's talk.
What more can you say after a performance like that? It wasn't just... And we've talked about this before. I like KOs, but I like 4 or 5 rounders where you show me what you got. That was a masterclass from Max.
Great masterclass. Gaethje, you know, it was a tough... You got to understand, Gaethje is a problem. The disadvantage here is the fact that Maxwell has the reach, and he is a very finely tuned boxer.
Dana White said he gave Max the 300K because the fact he did that with one of the most dangerous in the game, like, how could I not?
Bro, didn't he get 600K because he got...
And another on top, he got 2 bonuses within one fight, but that's Max for you. And that was a great fight. It showed a lot of narratives were brought about after Max's performance, and people are saying, does he have another title run in him? I think he does. He looked great. And on top of that, in MMA age and in age period, this guy is not old. He's 32 years old.
He's just been here for so long.
Very long time.
I still remember the videos of Max with the short blonde hair. He's like 17, 18, punching a bag with the hands that he had in Hawaii. Yeah.
And we and here's how great Volk is. I'm gonna say Volk's greatness almost erased this from our memories. Max was the champ for 5 years. Even when he got dethroned, he was still causing a problem in that weight class. Everyone couldn't get none of the title. Max Holloway, and I'm interested. I kind of don't want to see Max versus Ilya next, only because I've been clearing Topuria, because I need everyone to clear the divisions. All this champ versus champ stuff needs to cool down for a second. Just cool down. Everyone take care of your division. I could not be in a division and I'm sitting here waiting to fight the champ. I'm like, yes, I'm next up, and the champ goes, I'm going to the next fight. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to, but yeah, shout outs to Max Holloway. Wonderful performance.
Wonderful performance, and what a way to give Gaethje a chance.
Talk about that.
It's 5th round. Meet me in the middle of the ring. Here's your chance, because I'm up. He was probably up 4-1. He would have won regardless if it went to the cards.
He would have done that regardless.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if it would have went to decision and Gaethje never actually went to the middle, Max wins. But he gave Gaethje a chance. Come through. Try to knock me out. And he knocks Gaethje out.
Come on, bro.
Gaethje, bounce back. I know you got it, buddy.
The most honorable. Zhang, you know what friends of Zhang is? She had to fight through adversity that night.
Yan was not playing.
Yan was not playing at all. You are right, sir, and I feel sorry for whoever has to fight Yan next, because wow, before this fight I was not familiar with a Yang, and she gave Zhang the business.
She did.
But Zhang being Zhang, she held it down.
She did.
She in her. It was weird, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm seeing what I saw with Valentina. I'm not. When I say retirement, everyone thinks about it in a disrespectful way. I'm saying think about it. You've been here putting on great performances back to back to back. Valentina is stuck in a position because she did not start thinking about retirement. Now she's fighting young and up and coming hungries. Now she's stuck in a 3. You see what I mean? You're gonna find yourself in these things because you want to prove your greatness. I get it. Zhang, you beat Joanne.
Just go right off into the sunset.
You already beat your man, the Hall of Fame, who, if you want to stick around, okay, there's gonna be more Yans.
It's just like the UFC game, bro.
Yeah.
You know, when you're career mode, your bar is like...
They get nasty.
Your bar is like... It's your threshold is done. That's it. You've been beat to a pulp. Just go home.
And let's now, last but not least, let's get to the main event. And we have a lot to say here.
If y'all didn't see it, we'll post it right here. We'll post it right here. Post it right here.
You didn't have to do that.
My boy.
You just had it. Okay.
Chama.
My main gripe is the excuses that I've never seen so much excuses being made for the loser. Yeah. I've never. And you guys do this, and I was talking about this to someone today. I said, whenever you guys do that, you're undermining the person who won. You're taking away from the W of the other person. How dare you? Let them ride off to the sunset of their win. Stop. Because if it was you, when it's your time for you to win, you want your stage, right? You want your glory, right? You want all the cheers, right? You want all the hoorays, right? Stop it.
Facts.
And stop acting like we didn't see what happened that night.
Facts.
What?
There's so many things like, oh, he stepped on his foot. Oh, Herb Dean should have broke it up so he could lose his. No, absolutely not. Alex was not fazed by that kick. He stopped Herb Dean because he calculated
and
very well.
He stops Herb Dean. Herb Dean being the official, being a professional, he's like, he's fine. Let me step back. He's good. I don't need to do a full 5-minute go. He said he's good. I'm gonna step back.
Alex was calculating throughout the whole fight the distance. Finally got the distance he wanted. You could say the foot thing was a cheat or was cheap or whatever you want to say.
The foot thing is not a cheap thing. The only people who are saying that who don't know what goes on in gym, that's a common thing. It goes on in boxing. You guys don't fight. So think about that. If you have a complaint about that, you don't truly know nothing about fighting and the stances and the intricacies of an orthodox and a southpaw and that lead foot or what's going to happen. But
and then the other thing is, if you're going to complain about it, in a street fight, There's no rules. So stop. Just stop it. Stop it. Like that Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Anyways, great performance. I don't know if you saw. Is it Enclave?
Yes, Enclave.
He asked, or basically said that he would like to fight Alex at the end of the year. He said, no. End of the year, way too late.
I want to fight right now.
I need to fight sooner. I'm fresh. I don't have a single
bruise. He goes, what is he thinking? What is Enclave thinking?
I don't know what he's thinking.
He doesn't really want the title if he wants to fight. I was like, I want to fight right now.
Yeah. I mean, no. He also said that means he's not ready.
Oh!
Which is perfectly fine. Alex is ready now. Give me the next guy.
When will you guys give this man his flowers? Within 4 years,
they never will. It's a bunch of haters. 1, because he doesn't speak English. 2, because he's not American. 3, because he's a GOAT. So when a GOAT is literally, you know what happens? They don't give people their flowers when they're present.
When they're goating. Yeah. When they're goating. When they're live. It's
going to be watched 10 years from now. Wow, Alex Pereira was the greatest. Meanwhile, it's that same person that was like, oh, he stepped on his foot and he was cheap. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Great performance. Quick. And the funny thing is, all the fights before that went the distance.
Yeah.
3 rounders, 5 rounders. This one, he just said, nah, we're going to do this right away. Bink, bink, bink. Bunk. Got him out of here.
We did his interview, went home.
His dance. His little dance. Kiki.
George, his name escapes me right now. George St. Pierre's coach when he used to fight. I watched his perspective on it, and he made great examples. I love listening to coaches like that because they're very analytical and they go to a scientific aspect. When Chama hit Jamal Hill, it wasn't your regular punch. When when you punch someone, a lot of this can happen.
Yeah,
a lot of this can happen. Even in Zar, his name begins with a Z. The coach brought up that even when you're being trained, you're trained to punch with these 2 knuckles.
Yeah.
Do you know what Alex did? Hit that man with his pinky.
Right here.
And he broke it down to scientific fact. He goes, look what all of these joints are connected to, and look what your pinky, sturdy.
And it's crazy because it happens so fast. And again, people who don't fight, they're like, oh, he barely got hit.
What?
You don't understand. It doesn't look, I can understand from a person who doesn't know fighting and doesn't understand. It doesn't look like it was a major hit. But what you have to understand, he is such a great professional. The torque and the what do you want? What is it?
You can say torque. You can say torque
and the twist because usually people they want it exaggerated.
They want
his is so tight and firm. When he does it, it's incredible how much power he generates here. But like P said, it's connected to this bad boy.
And they also made a great sample. Mighty Mouse made a great example. I'm going to use this moving forward, and it makes total sense. MMA fighters, no matter who you are, you need to think twice about standing toe-to-toe with world-renowned kickboxers.
Why? And that's another thing. That's not your
realm. I don't care what you've done in. I don't care what you've done in MMA. I don't care if you've trained in kickboxing. He's a 2-time champion, not just a 2-time champion.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
Why are you in there kickboxing with a Hall of Fame?
Stick to your game plan, man. Stick to your regular game plan, and it probably would have went a little different.
And I saw nothing in the few minutes we saw with Jamil was in there with Alex. I saw nothing that he had offered any type
as
of
far
danger.
As kickboxing,
as far as putting Alex in any type of danger.
No.
Nothing.
When I mean different, I'm saying it probably would have lasted a little longer.
Yeah.
Because why are you playing a kickboxing game with a world round?
You wanted to strike. You wanted to strike with a kickboxer.
Stupid. But, Hill also now has a fight coming up with...
Roundtree.
Good luck. Because Roundtree is on a mission. If you've seen Roundtree's recent fights, he's on a win streak, and he looks like he's fighting to kill.
Those aren't W's, those are bodies. Roundtree's collecting
he's
bodies
fighting
right now.
To kill right now. He's on a mission, and we'll see where that mission goes. Maybe after a Hill versus Roundtree will fight one more person to maybe get to a Pereira. Maybe that'll be something interesting to look out for. I'm calling it now. It might happen. In 2 fights time. We'll see. But as far as UFC 300, great. As advertised, we worth every penny.
Thank you, Egghead. Rare times I'll tell you thank you. Oh, now let's move to what happened this past weekend in boxing. Whoa, baby.
I might even take screenshots of me and this guy's text messages, because the night before I had said I'm not a betting man, but I had said I might want to bet on Garcia. Mind you, I'm not a fan of either of these guys, and I don't bet. And what happened?
Ryan Garcia defeats Devin Haney via majority's decision after 12 rounds of action, and it seems Devin did not have an answer for Ryan's left hook
At all. Mind you, Ryan was overweight by 3.2 pounds.
That's cool, and that's why I never get. You can be technical, you can be logical. That's why, and I don't dance in the gray area when people do these things, because he was overweight. He couldn't get the belt. People are mad. Devin Haney is celebrating that he still has his belt. Devin Haney can. Why can't he? He followed the rules. He signed a contract. And on the other side, hey, Garcia did his thing and knocked that boy out. So in another universe, had he had made weight, we would have had a new champion, right?
And, Garcia has a point. He didn't care. He just wanted to beat this boy's butt. That's it. He don't care about the belt. I mean, the whole point is to get a belt, but he just wanted to prove the world that, yes, I could beat this man, and I did it in high-class fashion.
The only reason why I'm mad at that is because now everyone's, not that I care, I don't give a fuck. There's going to be people like, oh, you didn't make weight. You left space for people to give you that stupid shit.
I don't listen to those people.
And I mentioned it to him. It's an interesting, Tank has been screaming for years, and I guess time is doing this thing where time will tell it itself. Tank has been screaming, these guys you keep grouping with me with, they not seeing me, and y'all gonna see. And we're slowly seeing right now with this fight.
Yeah. Haney versus Tank?
No.
Tank would have murdered him.
No. Tank versus Garcia rematch? I think Garcia fares better, but Tank's still doing him in.
Yeah, but I think he deserves that after that performance.
I guess.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because he sharpened up.
He did his thing. I can't lie.
Those wide hooks, that wasn't a thing.
The only reason why he doesn't deserve it right now, Tank has to lose.
Not right now.
Tank
not right now. But I think in the foreseeable future, I think Garcia does deserve it, but not right now. Maybe a fight or two, just like I was talking about Pereira and Roundtree, like a fight or two. Give me a fight or two, and then bring that up. Let's see how it shakes up from there. You know.
That was interesting because where does Ryan go for here? Because now, okay, you didn't make weight.
He said 145.
Good. You should have.
He said he wants to stay at 145. He did what he had to do. He couldn't make it. He's like, I'm not gonna force myself to make 140 again. Which makes sense.
And I guess props to him.
Gotta give credit where it's due.
Yeah, I'm not hating at all. He did his thing, and I'm glad. Where's all the mental illness folks here? Where y'all talking about? Man, come on now. I'm glad the folks knew what he was doing.
Yeah, and he won the mental game. He won the mental game. Got into his head, messed him up.
Let's talk upcoming bangeries starting April 26th, Muay Thai.
This Friday.
Yes, sir. One Friday Fight 60. We see Sarah Lek
4-2
versus Ritetet
3-2.
That's a 132-pound catchweight Muay Thai fight. I almost wanted to say Ratatat when I said Ritetet.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you misspelled it.
Nah.
It was supposed to be rat-a-tat.
Nah.
Alright, let's go.
April 27th, UFC is
Saturday.
back. We have UFC Fight Night. Mathis Nicolau
19-4.
versus Alex Perez.
24-8.
That's a weird record. That's a flyweight belt. April 29th, Risen 46.
On a Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Chihiro Suzuki
12-3.
versus Masanori Kenhara.
31-14.
For Chichoro's RFF featherweight championship.
Where is this?
Risen 46. And most
Asia?
likely in Japan. Yeah.
I was about
On a Monday.
It makes sense. It makes sense why they have their Mondays, because it's probably like a Sunday for them, maybe.
Perhaps.
Or maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know why they do that. Whatever. Monday fights. Sounds cool to me.
Boxing. Let's start. Oh, boxing starts as soon as April 24th.
Okay, tomorrow. Let's go.
Nikita Suzu
8-0.
versus Danilo Criti
8-1.
for the Australian Super Welterweight title.
Let's get it.
April 27th.
Saturday.
BKFC Knucklemania 4 goes down in Los Angeles, where we see Mike Perry
4-0.
versus Thiago Alvarez.
2-0.
This is going to be a banger. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss out. What's funny about this, Mike Perry and Thiago Alvarez were supposed to fight in the UFC.
Never happened.
The bout didn't come to fruition, but look how the universe works. Look how the fight gods say, ah, ah, ah. We didn't forget about this one.
Do you know what time? Do you know what time? Because it's going to be the same as UFC Fight Night.
No, it gotta be on a Friday.
No, it's a Saturday, bro.
Really?
Yeah, 27th.
I'd rather watch BKFC.
Yeah, man, you act like we can't post both of them up.
Yeah, we can. Because the only way, look, no, not to that UFC Fight Night, but the main event.
It's not that crazy.
It's not crazy. Oh,
But you know how it goes. Usually the card
You're right.
gives us some bangers.
He's right.
Yeah,
He's right.
Yeah.
On that same day, besides that Mike Perry fight, we're gonna head we're still in California, Fresno,
West
California.
Coast.
Jose Ramirez
28-1.
versus Rancis Barthélemy.
30-2. These boys is banging.
12 rounds, junior welterweights.
Nice.
Then we head over to Liverpool, England, where we see Peter McGrail
8-1 with 5 KOs.
versus Mark Leach.
18-3-1.
And that's 10 rounds. That's a junior featherweight bout.
Nice. I like it.
And that's it for the upcoming bangers.
Not such a crazy weekend, but it has some good ones in there. Please tune in to Mike Perry. Our dog is going to do his thing, and I feel like he's going to be 5-0 by the end of the weekend.
When it comes to Mike Perry, yeah, I can't go against the grain when it comes to Mike Perry. He's found his home, and what more can I say? He's a monster.
He is.
And let's see if he can continue this record of not a lot of people. He's been in there with people that can beat him, but he's not been in there with people that can hang with him. There's a difference there. You know,
he is.
They can't take that pain. They can't take that.
The bare knuckle pain, because if you watch his highlight, I literally just watched all of his knockouts in BKFC. He gets a little stammered and
he marches forward.
And he'll, bang, 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 and it's like, okay, this guy's Iron Man, bro. But we're team Mike Perry, and we always ride for Perry. And like I said, I feel like he's gonna be 5-0.
I'll give you an example. Mike Perry's last opponent was Luke Rockhold. Knocked his teeth loose, gave him stitches. Luke stopped in the fight and said, "No mas.
I don't want to do this."
Luke just knocked out Joe Schilling at Karate Combat. So what are we talking about? Man. Well, that's it for upcoming fights.
Till next week, y'all. Holla.
We got some new tools. Shouts to Justin. We got some new tools that we're gonna experiment with. See if they
Tag Team Bros.
fits
Justin
into the mold.
came through, gave us some tools that we're gonna play with. See if it works for us.
See if we could implement it into the show.
Well, we're always looking to upgrade too. So, yeah. And There's gonna be some good stuff coming up next week too. We got the draft coming up this week.
Oh yes.
Eagles is gonna be drafting this week. We'll give you some Eagle news next week on who we got drafted. It's gonna be a little rough week for me. I'm working F1, but
wait. You say you're working this week?
Look at the calendar. It's starting Saturday at work, but we could shoot Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday, so we'll be good.
Oh, wait.
And then I work till Sunday, and then I'm off. It's gonna be a bumpy road, but you know we're still gonna make it work. Still gonna make it work, and things are still gonna fly. And
Speaking
by the
of
time
things,
you know it,
speaking of things flying,
you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
my name's Platini,
And my name's Plaque.
and we are
Two P's
in a pod. And this was episode 74.
And time flies when you're having fun.
It does. But
Before we go,
before you fly away now,
please now,
if you're feeling the vibe,
please like, share, and boop, subscribe.
that's all you gotta know.
Yeet.
And until next time,
Holla.